So, the kids are having fun out there on the playground. So, I want to talk today about something called the Law of Diminishing Intent. What does that mean? Well, like a lot of laws, it's based on science. Diminishing intent. Let's go backwards with this. Intent. What is your intent? Not what do you want, not what do you wish for, not what would you like. None of that stuff. What is your absolute intent? What do I mean by that? What do you intend to do? What do you intend to achieve? What do you intend? Now, you can put this down as goals. You can commit to it on paper. You can put it down as intentions. You can talk yourself into a mirror every day and do it. But to be intent, it doesn't mean looking at it once. To intend to do something. Once we decide coming from Latin, decidere, to cut off. Once we cut off every other option, once we burn the boat so we can't get back, once we do that, we signify our intent. Now, what do we intend to do needs really to be meaningful and specific for it to work. I intend to make a lot of money isn't going to work. I intend to lose weight isn't going to work. I intend to go to the gym isn't going to work. I intend to stop smoking isn't going to work. Got to be specific. When are you going to the gym? How much weight are you going to lose? How much are you going to make? When are you stopping smoking? Now here is the law of diminishing intent. If you look at it as a half-life, you're half as liable to do something tomorrow that you intend to do today. So when we intend to do something, we decide to cut off the option. Then as human nature kicks in and we go into our head and we start procrastinating and doing research, which you're going to find what you're looking for, good or bad, or I need to talk to a guy who probably knows nothing about nothing, and this applies to everything. You know, if you're going to speak to a guy, and I've got lots of friends who are trainers, a guy in the gym who's always been in shape, you know what? That person doesn't know the first thing about being fat and getting into shape because he's not lived the experience, or she's not lived the experience. So not just the physical, not just the nutrition, the exercise, they know all that. But before that, are they aware of the mindset? Are they aware of the intent? It's got to stem from here. Before that, it comes from here. The intent, if you're sat amongst fat people, if you've got a Weight Watchers, it's a waste of time. Why? It's full of fat people. Complete and utter waste of time. Outdated. Nonsense. You want to be slim? Go hang out with slim people. If you want to stop smoking, stop hanging around with smokers. This applies to everything. If you're sick of hanging out with being broke, stop hanging out and talking to broke people. It applies to everything. Diminishing intent. I will start my diet tomorrow. I will start exercising tomorrow. I will start in business tomorrow. I'll start going to school on time tomorrow. And you know what? The day after tomorrow, it's half again. So if you start at 100 today, and tomorrow you're at 50%, and the day after you're at 25%, and the day after you're at 12.5%, and the day after that you're at 6.25%, and the day after that you're at 3.125%, and the day after that you're at 1.916%. So within a week, your diminishing intent, your intent has gone down almost by 100. So if you didn't do it when you were batting 100 on day 1, I got news for you. There's no fucking chance on earth you're going to do it on day 7. The law of diminishing intent. When we intend to do something, we start there and then. We decide, we cut off the option. It doesn't matter how ridiculous that thing feels. If you're sat with a bunch of fat people, and you know what, if you're offended by this, well, you're offended by it. But here's the reality. If you sat with a bunch of fat people, they're all going to be talking about how they struggle to lose weight. How do you intend to lose weight? You have to change. You have to make a decision. I'm going to stop hanging around with them. I'm going to go to the gym and hang around with slim people. I'm just using this as an analogy. I'll just finish this pack of cigarettes and I'll stop smoking. Yeah, that's not intent. That's diminishing intent. I'm going to take the plunge tomorrow. It's like standing on the side of the swimming pool and thinking, I should really dive in. And lots of other people are in there and they're all having fun. I should dive in and join them. However, what I'll do is I'll dip my toe in the water, decide it's cold and go back and get changed and do it tomorrow. And tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow till it diminishes to that point where you don't go swimming. Procrastination is the killer. Intent is definite when you intend to do something, and you know what? It's got to come from you. It's not from what somebody else wants you to do. It's got to come from you. However ridiculous it sounds, if you decide you're going to lose 50 pounds in 90 days, and some people will laugh at you because you've been overweight 20 or 30 years. Okay, ditch that person out of your life. Get away from them. You've already signaled your intent. Stay away from that person. If you intend to earn, I'm just using figures here, $10,000 a day, $30,000 a day, $100,000 a day, you're going to lose a lot of friends very, very quickly. However, if that's what you intend to do, you don't need them in your life anyway. So whatever you intend to do, do it. If you intend to go and live in Spain, go live in Spain. I put a post up yesterday. Where would you go if you could fly? Right now. And there's about 100 comments. Different places. No right or wrong in that. And then when I asked what's stopping you doing it, I explained what was stopping me doing it. I'm tied to New York City for the very short while. For business reasons. It's my business, not a job. My choice. And I asked everyone else, what's stopping you doing it today? Not one single answer out of 100 people. Because we will wish upon things, but when we intend to do them, it's a different level. So guys, from New York City, have a wonderful day.